I asked ChatGPT to create a new concept for Dead by Daylight. Here's what it came up with.
Chapter title, Lost in Space. New killer, the Cosmonaut. The Cosmonaut is a former astronaut who was sent on a mission to explore a distant planet. However, something went wrong, and the Cosmonaut became stranded, leading to a descent into madness. His unique ability is zero gravity, which allows him to maneuver through the air and traverse the map with ease. Eclipse is a passive ability that will build up over time and begin automatically. The survivors become disoriented and are unable to use their items or abilities for a short period of time. They also suffer from decreased healing and repair speeds. His teachable perks are zero oxygen. After a generator is repaired, survivors who are within the killer's terror radius suffer from decreased movement speed and increased exhaustion recovery time. Hallucination. When the killer damages a generator, survivors who are within a certain radius of the generator will hear random noises and see hallucinations that make it harder for them to distinguish between real and fake threats. This effect lasts for a short period of time and can be triggered multiple times throughout the match. Alien experimentation. Survivors who are hooked or sacrificed by the killer are subjected to alien experimentation, causing them to suffer from a random debuff that lasts for the rest of the match. The killer gains a stackable buff for each survivor who is affected by this perk. Additionally, the killer can use their ability to temporarily abduct survivors and place them in a random location on the map. New survivor, the Scientist. The Scientist is a member of the mission control team that was responsible for overseeing the Cosmonaut's mission. She has knowledge of the mission's objectives and can use her scientific expertise to create traps and gadgets to help her survive. The Scientist, whose real name is Dr. Luna White, was once a renowned researcher and professor at a prestigious university. She had always been fascinated by the mysteries of the human mind and had devoted her entire career to studying the brain and its complex workings. One day, while conducting an experiment on a new mind-altering drug she had synthesized, something went terribly wrong. Dr. White's colleague accidentally spilled the drug on her, and she quickly lost consciousness. When she awoke, she found herself in a completely different world. The world was dark and twisted, full of horrors she had never imagined before. She soon discovered that she was trapped in the entity's realm, a place where she was forced to fight for her life against monstrous killers and horrifying creatures. Despite the constant danger and fear, Dr. White remained steadfast in her determination to escape. She used her knowledge of the human mind to analyze the patterns and behavior of the killers and devise strategies to outsmart them. Over time, she developed a reputation among the other survivors as the go-to person for coming up with plans and finding ways to survive. Through her harrowing experiences in the entity's realm, Dr. White learned to adapt and thrive in even the most hostile environments. Her intelligence, resourcefulness, and determination have earned her the respect and admiration of her fellow survivors, and she continues to fight for her survival every day. Analytical Mind. The Scientist has a knack for problem-solving and analyzing situations. When the survivor is within a certain distance of the killer, their aura is revealed to other survivors. Additionally, when working on a generator, the progress of the generator can be seen by other survivors within a certain distance. Hypothesis. The Scientist has an intuition for how things work and how they can be improved. This perk allows them to see the aura of generators that have been worked on but not completed. Additionally, each time they repair a generator to completion, they gain a token. Each token increases repair speed by 3% up to a maximum of 9%. Experimental data. The Scientist's experience conducting experiments has allowed them to collect valuable data. After completing a generator, the next time the survivor is injured, they are able to see the aura of the killer for a brief period of time. New map, the Spacecraft. The Spacecraft is a large, multi-level map featuring the spacecraft that the Cosmonaut was traveling in. The map features various rooms, including the cockpit, the living quarters, and the laboratory, as well as numerous hiding spots and obstacles for survivors to navigate. This chapter would add a unique and thrilling dimension to Dead by Daylight, allowing players to experience the terror of being lost in space with a crazed killer.